Wade, and I want to serve you in our state senate. Let me start by saying we stand up here and we say, everyone knows that I was fortunate enough to get to be a county commissioner. Oh, so I had some more water. And I also am serving on the city council. But that's because you elected me and you gave me that opportunity. We all as politicians stand up here and say, all our little rhetoric, and stand up and tell you what we've done in our life and how we're going to serve you when we get there. But you know what? That's not what I'm really interested in tonight. That's like a town hall meeting. My town hall meeting, I want to do a reverse town hall meeting and have you answer questions for me, not me answer questions for you. On the way over here, and today at work, I thought of a few questions I want to ask you, because this is what is important to me if I'm fortunate enough to be your representative in Raleigh. I want to know what you feel are the most pressing issues facing North Carolina. What you feel, what your opinion is. What do you expect your state senator to do? What should they focus on the most? What should they spend their time doing? How important is it for you that your state senator have experience in pushing conservative policy changes in city and county government? How important is it for you, for your state senator, to be able to withstand the slings and arrows from the liberal media and liberal activist organizations? I want to know this because it will be you I'm representing. I would really like to know how you feel. So I have 5 minutes, so if anybody wants to say how they feel and stand up and tell me what you think your most important issue is, just stand right up and tell me.
My two most important issues are voter ID and school choice.
Anybody else want to let me know? Because that's what's important to me. I represent the people and you're the people. So tell me what you want me to do.
I've got one right here. I think this is the most important, or one of the most important. I think any statute of limitations or time limit for children that are parentally abducted out of this state should be totally abolished. If the child was taken 4 years ago, this state should stand up and demand these judges get these children back to their the parent, the left behind parent.
Anybody else? Step up here. I'll hand you the mic.
Term limits across the board, all the way up.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Trudy, a lot of people in the room don't know about this, but quite a few do. We have a battle with Agenda 21, which is through the United Nations, but it is affecting us locally. We literally have the United Nations in our local county government dictating to us how we are going to live our lives, what we can grow, what we can plant, and it directly affects your private property rights. It is very scary, and I will be happy. I have information I can give you tonight for both the city council, county, and the state level.
That's right.
Dr. Wade, what she's talking about is Agenda 21. Are you aware of it?
No, but I'm glad I'm hearing you tell me.
That's what she's talking about. It's a UN-driven thing, so that's what she's
You
talking
might know it as Piedmont Sustainability, and there's a whole, they're meeting right now, and sustainable development. And it is part of this, yeah, it's part of it.
This is what's important, to hear from you, what you think the issues are, and that's what's important to you. And I want to know about them, and I can't know if you don't tell me. So anybody else have anything?
Hey, Trudy, I can't believe that the education system in this state represents 50% of our budget, and we have nothing to show for it.
Abolish the pink palace.
Yeah, I think we need to get control of the budget in this state. When I moved here 8 years ago, we had a surplus. What's happened to that surplus?
I think it's
We've
been
got
happening
nothing for
over
that
10
money.
years.
Trudy, first I'd like to thank you. You don't know what she did for me for 2 years. She stood up and I in Raleigh, one of the things that I would like to see in Raleigh is, now that we have a new legislature, is to take a look into the makeup of the commissions that control a lot of what goes on in North Carolina, the writing of regulations. Diener, as we know, you remember what Diener is. And that just looking at those, and a lot of other examples, but I would like to see a look at the commission environment, because it's been, what, 140 years now, and there's a lot of entrenchment there. It's time for some change.
Right, now I'm feeling this, so I know every question you ask.
Trudy, as a small business owner, you know, I get inundated with regulations on a regular basis. And I look around in our economy and I think about, you know, what can we do to get North Carolina moving with jobs again? Because that's really our biggest goal, is we have to put people back to work. And I think that as a representative, you need to focus on what can we do to make North Carolina more friendly to bring businesses here, to make us attractive so that somebody would want to locate a business here. Because I can tell you, as a local business owner, I wouldn't want to relocate here.
Well, he says that's all my time, but anyone that has any other...
Just one last point, and when I heard somebody say manage the budget or get a handle on the budget, and Doug is saying about regulations, I think that means not only, when we say manage the budget, we mean cut back on spending and cut back on taxes, which will make our environment a whole lot more attractive for businesses.
That's exactly right. And I want to hear from all of you, because that's the way I want to formulate what I need to do if I get the opportunity to go to Rock.
Private schools.
You're like the charter school. Thank you very much.